What's going on, guys? It's Tunnel here, and today I got a Coalossal team with Weakness Policy, Steam Engine, and I also have Weavile here, a Pokemon that has Surf, which will do very little damage to Coalossal, but it will proc its Weakness Policy and Steam Engine, allowing the Coalossal to get +6 in speed and +2 in special attack, allowing Coalossal to just sweep through the rest of the opponent's team. And we have some offensive Pokemon as well, such as Braviary, Gyarados, and Excadrill. And then we also have a support Gastrodon, which will help divert water type attacks from Coalossal. So we're going to get in a game here, and we're going to see how well this team does. All right, so we have this guy here, and he's got Flareon, Cherim, Torkoal, Rhyperior, Dusclops, and Barraskewda. And he's also claiming that he's not very good at VGC. But he's got a Sun team here, so he's also got this water, I guess, for anti-water. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and go Weavile, Coalossal, and hopefully we can just go ahead and take through him. And if he does start with Barraskewda, then we'll just go ahead and switch out to Gastrodon, and then we'll bring Excadrill on the back. And so hopefully we can just go right through the team, because I feel like he's going to bring Rhyperior into this matchup. So he's going to go ahead and Barraskewda with the Cherim, which is very interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to Icicle Crash into Cherim, as well as we're just going to protect and see what he does. So he does it for Helping Hand. He doesn't Dynamax. We Icicle Crash the Cherim, which now is activated its Focus Sash as it liquidations into Barraskewda, which is very interesting. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to switch Weavile out for Gastrodon. And, well, actually, yeah, so we're going to Icicle Crash into the Cherim real quick, and then we're just going to switch into Gastrodon. So Cherim goes down, getting rid of the Focus Sash, as the Barraskewda goes for liquidation. So we know that this has Propeller Tail, which will ignore Storm Drain from Gastrodon. So the way we can deal with this is, since he went for that, I'm actually just going to go ahead and Icicle Crash into the Barraskewda just to get some chip damage, as well as just Earth Power into Torkoal. So unfortunately he missed, but it's fine. Weavile pretty much did a decent job here. Torkoal is almost pretty much out of the game. And so now that we have Sun up, liquidation is not going to do as much damage. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go Coalossal. And we're going to go ahead and Dynamax, as well as Max Rock. We're going to go ahead and Max Overgrow into the Barraskewda while we do Earth Power into Torkoal. So we shouldn't die to this liquidation because of Sun having the damage of water type attacks. So we're going to get all of our boosts and one-shot this Barraskewda. And then the Gastrodon's going to take out Torkoal. And then he's probably got Rhyperior in the back, which is very relevant. So, he brings Flareon. Okay, so we're just going to max Rockfall, and then we're just going to Earth Power, and that's game. So, let's go ahead and tell him GG. He wasn't lying. He wasn't bad. He's not great, but he wasn't bad as well. He had a general idea what he was doing. All right, but so we have Excadrill in the back, so even if Coalossal goes down, we still win. Like I was saying, he was a decent player. He had a general idea. So we're going to go ahead and get into this next game. So he's carrying Corviknight, Tyranitar, Sylveon, Double, Togekiss, and Sigilyph. I've seen some doubles. They typically won Cotton Guard. So this is going to be interesting. As well as I have not seen Sigilyph almost at all. It's almost just as used as much as Gallade. So this is a very interesting team. I think we're gonna go ahead and stay with our same strategy of Weavile and Coalossal. As well as we're gonna go ahead and bring. I say we will go ahead and bring Excadrill as well as. Looking at his team, he has Tyranitar, which I mean, if it does go unchecked, it could be really bad. So we're gonna go ahead and bring Gyarados. So he's gonna go with Togekiss and Double. So he's probably going to go for Belly Drum, if I would have to guess. So we're gonna go ahead and just surf into Rockfall and see if we can just one shot this Togekiss. So yeah, he goes for Follow Me. We're gonna go ahead and surf, get our +2, and then hopefully we can one shot this Togekiss. So we one shot the Togekiss. He's probably gonna go for Cotton Guard. Okay, so he went for Cotton Guard. He didn't go for Belly Drum, which is very fortunate for us because we're special attacking. We're using the special attacking stat. So he probably has Cotton Guard and Body Press. That would be what I would assume that he would be carrying. So we're going to go ahead and switch into Gyarados, as well as we're just going to max. Well, actually, we're going to switch into Excadrill because I feel like it's relatively safe. And then we're just going to max. See, this is very. Let's say we're just going to go ahead and max Rockfall into the Cashmere as well. As yeah, he goes Protect. So that does about it takes it out, which is very good for us. Unfortunately, he boosted the wrong defense stat. So we have Excadrill in here now with double the speed, so we can go ahead and just Iron Head and then max Overgrow into the. Well, actually, he wants us to max Overgrow into the Tyranitar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Iron Head, and then we're just going to max Rockfall into the Tyranitar so he doesn't get his weakness policy bonus. And that should be game unless he has a different set than what I'm thinking this Tyranitar is carrying. Though I'm pretty sure it's weakness policy. So we're going to go ahead and Rockfall. It's going to do about 25 damage. Not the greatest, but let's go to go ahead and Mac Darkness. So what we're going to do here is we're going to throw out Weavile, and we are going to Icicle Crash into the Tyranitar, as well as we're going to just Ancient Power into the what do you call it? We're going to Nature Power into Sylveon, and hopefully we can just actually, yeah, we're just gonna Icicle Crash. We're just gonna Icicle Crash in both places. We'll do this. So hopefully we can finish this game off with Gyarados and make sure that this Tyranitar does not get its weakness policy, or it'll be at +3 attack, which will pretty much finish the entire game here. So we're not going to proc the weakness policy. That's what we're really trying to focus on here. So Coalossal goes down here. So we're going to go ahead and throw in Gyarados. We're going to go ahead and Icicle, and then I'm actually going to Protect here. Hopefully he targets down Gyarados. As yes, I get the finish. So that's a good game on his part. He had a decent plan, except since we avoided the weakness policy, he couldn't get the idea of what he actually truly wanted. But anyway, overall, I think this team is pretty decent. I only got to play a few games with it, but off camera when I did play with it, I seemed to struggle with rain teams a lot. So if you do see that, make sure you keep in mind to have your Gastrodon and play it really well. Like we saw in the earlier match, the Propeller Tail, which ignores Gastrodon's ability, as well as Inteleon's Sniper Shot move, can cause a lot of devastating effects to this team. But either way, If I would change something, it feels like Braviary is a little lackluster in that you could, instead of using Braviary, you could switch it for maybe Conkeldor to help this team against Trick Room, which feels like this team suffers against Trick Room a little bit, especially hard Trick Room teams. That it's a pretty uncomfortable matchup for the Coalossal and Weavile, which are both naturally, which are, I mean, Weavile is naturally fast, as well as that you're making your Coalossal extremely fast. Um, in fact, it would be almost the fastest Pokemon on the field, guaranteed, besides Scarf Dragapult. So hard Trick Room team shuts down this team. But if you can stop Trick Room, you can sweep through hard Trick Room teams with general ease. But overall, pretty good team. I liked it. It was fun, and um, the idea of using Steam Engine with the weakness policy is very smart, and um, using Max Rockfall to set up Excadrill for late game is very good, and overall a pretty balanced team.